Let me ask you something simple. How many hours did you sit today? Was it during breakfast, reading the paper, watching TV, maybe a nap after lunch and then more sitting during dinner? For most people over 60, sitting quietly has become the norm. It feels harmless, even restful. But here's a surprising truth. The more time you spend sitting, the weaker your muscles become, even if you feel fine today. Let me tell you about Mrs. Thomas, a 72-year-old woman from Florida. She never missed her morning coffee, her afternoon crossword puzzle, or her evening shows. All done, of course, while sitting. She didn't feel sick. She wasn't in pain. But one morning she stood up too fast, lost her balance, and ended up with a fractured hip. All because her leg muscles had quietly lost their strength. She had no idea it was happening. And that's exactly the problem. Muscle weakness from sitting too much doesn't show up all at once. It sneaks in slowly, making it harder to stand, more tiring to walk, and eventually more dangerous to move. Doctors even have a name for it: disuse muscle atrophy. In plain English, if you don't use it, you lose it. The good news is that this isn't about running marathons or joining a gym. In this video, we'll show you exactly what happens to your muscles when you sit for too long, and what small, simple changes you can make to keep your legs strong, steady, and dependable. You're not fragile, but you do deserve to be informed and empowered. Coming up next, the science behind sitting and how it slowly breaks down muscle, circulation, and balance in ways you may not feel until it's too late. You may not feel it, but the moment you sit down, your body starts to shift into power down mode. And the longer you stay seated, the more your muscles, circulation, and even your bones begin to change, silently and gradually. Let's start with your muscles. When you sit for long periods, the muscles in your legs, hips, and core don't have to work to support you. They're not contracting, flexing, or even holding your weight. They simply rest, and over time, that rest turns into wasting. This process is called disuse atrophy. Your body is smart. It adapts to whatever you do most. So if you sit all day, your muscles assume, I guess we're not needed anymore. As a result, they start shrinking, losing both size and strength, especially in the quadriceps, front of your thighs, and glutes, your rear end. These are two of the most important muscle groups for walking, standing, and keeping balance. Once they weaken, even everyday tasks, like getting up from the toilet or stepping off a curb, become more difficult and dangerous. And that's not all. Circulation suffers too. When you sit, your blood flow slows down, particularly to the lower legs. This can cause cold feet, swelling in the ankles, varicose veins, and in some cases, even blood clots. Poor circulation also means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your muscles, which makes recovery slower and weakness worse. And then there's your bones and joints. Sitting too much leads to stiff hips, tight hamstrings, and reduced bone density in the legs and spine. Your posture starts to collapse, your core weakens, and your back pain increases. Everything is connected, and the longer you sit, the more your body forgets how to support itself. Think of it like this. A house that isn't lived in starts to fall apart slowly. The pipes rust, the walls crack, the floorboards loosen, your muscles and joints are the same. Movement is what keeps them alive. The scary part? You might not notice it happening until something goes wrong. Maybe it's a fall. Maybe it's needing help to get off the couch. Maybe it's waking up one day feeling like your legs just aren't there anymore. But here's the good news. You can interrupt this decline at any age simply by understanding what's happening inside your body and choosing to move just a little every day. Coming up next, how to recognize the warning signs in your own body and how to know if your muscles are already sending distress signals. Now that you know what happens inside your body when you sit too long, the next step is to recognize the signals your body may already be sending you. The truth is, muscle loss from sitting doesn't happen overnight. It comes on gradually, often hiding behind excuses like, "I'm just tired," or "it's just age." But the signs are real and they're important. Let's walk through the most common ones. 1. It's getting harder to get up from a chair. You used to stand up in one smooth motion. Now it takes a little rocking or maybe even a push with your hands. This is a red flag that your thigh and glute muscles are weakening, especially if you're leaning forward or using arm rests more often. 2. You walk less and feel it more. A simple walk to the mailbox now leaves you winded, or your legs feel wobbly after walking through the grocery store. This isn't just about stamina. It's your muscles crying out from lack of use. 3. You feel unsteady when turning or changing direction. Loss of muscle strength, especially in the hips and ankles, affects your ability to balance, which becomes obvious when you turn quickly or walk through a crowded space. You've had a fall or almost fell recently. Even if you didn't get hurt, stumbling or losing your balance can be a sign that your core and lower body strength is declining. Don't brush it off. It's your body's early warning system. 5. You feel stiffness, especially in the hips or lower back. Prolonged sitting shortens the hip flexors, compresses the spine, and deactivates the glutes. Over time, this creates stiffness, soreness, and postural issues that worsen with age. 6. Your legs feel heavy or cold for no clear reason. Reduced blood flow due to sitting too long can cause your legs to feel tired, cold, or even numb. This isn't just poor circulation. It's a symptom of underused muscles and vascular slowdown. Here's the key. If you recognize just 1 or 2 of these signs, your muscles may already be weakening from too much sitting, even if you don't feel sick or old. And this is where many people get it wrong. They wait until things are really bad, until a fall, an injury, or a doctor's warning, before taking action. But you don't have to wait for a wake-up call. You can start gently, safely, and with confidence. Just by adding movement back into your day in smart, simple ways. Coming up next, 3 easy habits to help reverse the damage and keep your muscles active without ever stepping foot in a gym. The good news? Even if you've been sitting too much for years, you can still regain strength, improve circulation, and protect your muscles without expensive equipment, without going to the gym, and without hurting your joints. It starts with these 3 simple science-backed habits. Each one takes less than 2 minutes, and when done regularly, they can make a powerful difference in your strength and stability. Habit number 1, stand up every 30 minutes. Even for just 2 minutes, your body was built to move, not to sit for hours at a time. Research shows that standing up every 30 minutes, even for just 2 minutes, helps reactivate your leg muscles, improve blood circulation, reduce blood sugar spikes and inflammation. What should you do when you stand? Anything. Walk to the kitchen, stretch your arms, march in place. Just break the pattern of stillness. Set a timer on your phone or TV remote if needed. It's that important. Habit number 2, do a simple toe tap plus heel lift routine. While sitting, this small movement keeps your lower leg muscles and ankle joints awake, especially when you're stuck in a chair for a while, like watching TV or reading. Here's how to do it. While sitting, keep your heels on the ground and lift your toes up and down 10 to 15 times. Then reverse it. Keep toes on the ground and lift your heels up and down 10 to 15 times. Repeat a couple of rounds every hour. It may not seem like much, but it stimulates calf muscles, improves blood return to the heart, and prevents stiffness. Habit number 3, the mini push-up from your chair. This is one of the best strength-building moves you can do throughout the day. How it works. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or place hands on your thighs. Lean forward slightly and push yourself into a standing position. Slowly sit back down in a controlled motion. Do this just 5 to 10 times, once or twice a day. It activates your quads, glutes, and core, all essential for standing, walking, and balance. If you feel weak at first, you can use the armrest to help. But over time, aim to do it hands-free. Why these habits work? Because they interrupt the muscle-wasting effects of long periods of sitting. They wake your body up, promote blood flow, and train your brain and muscles to work together again, gently and consistently. You don't need more than a few minutes per hour to make a big difference. And remember, it's not about intensity, it's about frequency. Coming up next, a gentle daily plan you can follow to keep your legs active, even if you stay home all day. You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to change a few minutes of it. What weakens your body over time isn't aging, it's inactivity. And the enemy isn't exercise, it's long hours of stillness. The moments when we say, I'll get up later. The hours we spend in the same chair day after day, not realizing our muscles are fading quietly. But now you know better. And that's a powerful thing. Because once you understand what's happening inside your body, you're no longer a passive passenger. You're back in the driver's seat. So here's what I want you to do next. Stand up right now. Take one deep breath, march in place for 30 seconds, and smile. Because that tiny moment, it matters. It's where the comeback begins. Tomorrow, do it again. Set a little reminder to stand every hour. Try the toe taps while you watch your favorite show. Practice your chair push-up before lunch. You're not training for a marathon. You're training to walk confidently, live independently, and stay strong well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. You never know. Your simple share could prevent a fall, protect someone's dignity, or help a friend stay mobile longer. And let us know in the comments, what small movement are you going to commit to today? We read every message, and your story may inspire someone else to take their first step too. Until next time, keep moving, keep smiling, and remember, you don't lose strength with age. You lose it with stillness. And you can get it back one step at a time.